Thank you very much. Let me go further. I would like to talk about my Jesus. I was in the army. I was born in Kerala. I studied up to 10th class. Then my father gave donation to an engineering college and got admission for me in engineering college. I was very bright to study. That is why my father had to give bribe to get me admission in a college. I studied there for 3 years. On the third year, I got 5 marks out of 50 for the first year examination. So I had to run away from college. I went to Bombay and I joined the army because I could not get a job anywhere else. So think about it. An army is not bad, but for an engineering student, it's not a good thing. I was there for 12 and a half years. I was smoking 120 Charminar cigarettes a day. I don't know whether Charminar cigarette is still around or not. It is very hard cigarette, very strong. I was drinking from morning to night. I will start to drink at 5 o'clock. The mess boy will come. Garam chai. He will pour the chai in every cup or mug. He will fill it. But my cup, my glass, he will fill only half of it. Then I will add rum, liquor into it. And I'll be drinking from 5:30 in the morning to till 10:30 till I become unconscious. So I was a bad character, a fighter. There are only 2 sins I never committed. I never killed anybody. I never touched a woman. Rest of all the sins, I was drinking like a fish. It was bad. Then on October 1st, 1971, something happened. My wife forced me to go to a tent meeting where somebody was preaching the gospel. Somebody from Pakistan, Jordan Khan. I heard the gospel for the first time. Though I was born in a Christian family, I never heard about the salvation or born again experience. But that day I heard. I was sitting at the back bench. And I heard it. I liked the message. But I did not pay much attention. The second day my wife forced me to go to that meeting again. My wife is a very strong character. So to make my wife happy, because she was carrying, and the doctor has predicted that she will have an abortion. No, we don't call it abortion, miscarriage. The right word is miscarriage. So, am I on camera?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I have to stand somewhere? I can do that. I can do that. I'm used to everything. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So the doctor predicted a miscarriage. So when my wife said, go to that meeting, I obeyed her. I went to that meeting, 1st October 1971. I heard the gospel again. I heard the preacher's life was transformed when he prayed to Jesus. He was a Muslim. He was smoking. And he was a chronic asthma patient. So he went to the railway station, Rawalpindi railway station, to commit suicide by jumping in front of a running train. He was waiting for a train. Then somebody came and gave him a paper that talks about Jesus Christ. He read it and he threw it away. Then he thought, I'm going to die. Why I cannot make an experiment? So he took that paper again and he read it. And he prayed to Jesus, Jesus, if you are really Son of God, change my life. Take away my bad habit and heal me. Heal me from my chronic asthma. I cannot bear it anymore. He was a young man. To his amazement, he felt an aversion towards smoking and he was healed of his asthma. You know asthma, there is no medicine for asthma. You ask a medical doctor. I know every subject. Okay, God gave me wisdom. But he was totally healed. So I was going back home, sitting in a military vehicle in Kashmir between Udhampur and my home. I thought, if Jesus touched Muslim, I'm not talking about any religion, okay? If Jesus Jesus touched a Muslim when he prayed, won't he do that to me? At least I'm born in a Christian family. I'm baptized as a child. So I made an experiment. I prayed like that man from Pakistan. Jesus Christ, if you are the Savior, I don't know, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in any God. But if you are really Son of God, if you are a Savior, will you touch me? Something happened to me. I was so happy. For the first time in my life, without liquor, I am very happy. The vehicle stopped. I jumped out of that vehicle. My wife did not come to the church on that day. First day she came. Second day she forced me to go alone. So I jumped out of that vehicle. I still remember the color of my pants, my shoes, everything. I knocked on the door. My wife came and opened the door for me. I was standing outside looking at her. She said, what happened to you? I said, Lily, you are pretty. She said, what happened to you? Because she never heard it from me. It was an arranged marriage. I never liked her. I'm a soldier. I'm a dreamy fellow. I wanted to have a tall girl who will walk with me with lipstick and hair style, everything, but she was a country plain girl and short. If you will stretch her, she will be hardly 5 feet. So I never liked her. But that day I looked at her and I stood there dreaming. I said, you are pretty. She said, what happened to you? I said, Lily, I accepted Jesus Christ and he changed my life. She said, no, I don't believe. God can change a rock, but I don't think he will change you. Let me cut short my story. That day I became a born-again Christian. My life was totally changed. Then after a year, I left my job. Because I was thinking about the people who are going to hell. Those who cannot smile, those who do not have joy, those who do not have any maja. Jindagi mein koi maja nahi. I'm a Hindi-speaking person. Okay? So, I resigned my job. I went to Katra Vaishno Devi. Write down that name if you want. Katra, K-A-T-R-A. That is the only place in the world where there is 24 hours worship going on. In the whole world, that is the only place. 24 hours worship. I selected that place. From there, my Christian ministry started. When I was resigning my job, I'm an army soldier, a sergeant with the 3 stripes, a clerk, peer to the commandant. And my officer commanding, Kichlu, a Kashmiri Brahmin, he asked me a question. Vargis, you always talk about Jesus Christ. You say that he's the only Savior. Who is your Jesus? I stood there. I'm a soldier. I cannot move freely. I'm a soldier. I'm supposed to stand like this. I said, sir, I said something. But I knew that I'm not answering his question because I'm a Christian only for 13 months. Secondly, I'm not much educated. My wisdom, my intelligence was very limited. But I said something. I left my job. Then I started to think about the question he asked me. Who is your Jesus? I want to tell you who is my Jesus. You can write it down if you want. By the way, I send out a message every day in Malayalam, on WhatsApp, 5 minutes, and English, not Tamil, only English, Hindi, and Malayalam. If you'd like to have my message on WhatsApp for 5 minutes in the morning, any day, just to talk to me, I will give you my telephone number, WhatsApp number. So, who is my Jesus? I have 8 points, and my time is limited, 30 minutes. I'm a soldier, so I stop on time. You don't have to look at your watch. I will look at your watch, and I will tell you when it's true. Who is my Jesus? There are 8 points. Number 1, he is my yaar. Hindi mein. Oh, mera yaar hai. In English, I can say he's my beloved. Now, a person can say he's my beloved, not for the father. He can say he's my beloved father. But nobody will, a girl will not say he's my beloved. No, it has another meaning. In the same way, I can say he's my yaar. He's my beloved. How did he become my beloved? Did it happen when I was born in a Christian family? My father was a very religious man, very good man, very good Orthodox Christian, going to the church every Sunday, walking 5 kilometers where there is no road. A very good man, with a high reputation. Very good man. Did it happen when I was born in his home? No, it did not happen. I started to smoke when I was 13 years old. I was a bad boy. Then when did it happen? Did it happen when I was baptized as a child? No. When it happened? I'll tell you. That's what I told you.